Good evening and welcome to the stream. It is Friday once again, and it's about time that we did a little bit of streaming. Tonight we're going to be doing Warframe, and the reason for doing that is that tonight, or rather this week, it started a few days ago and will be running until the 28th. That's actually the 5th year anniversary of Warframe, and because of that there's a couple of goodies to get, so we're going to get those tonight, and we're also going to do some other stuff. So yeah, we're basically doing a stream to point a paw on that and say go and get that while you can. But yeah, I have Mooxie with me here tonight, so how about we bring her in? Moo?
No.
There's a moo. I'll let the music run a little bit longer because we have a dance party going.
I make my own music. Also, I'm definitely shinier than on your stream than I am for me.
Yeah, probably graphics difference, though I'm still considering turning my graphics up further. Okay, let's see. Let's.
I should have them pretty high though.
Yeah, but my computer's newer than yours, so it's probably a little bit higher by default.
No, my graphics card should be newer than yours though, because I bought it, I don't know, end of last year. And it's not a bad one, it's a GeForce 1050 TX.
Bad one. But yeah, a few things has happened since last time. We've gotten Emperor Prime, for one. We've also gotten Octavia, as you can see with Mooxie. No, Mooxie's not running the default skin. However, I do have... That was not the one I wanted. Not Queen of Cute. We want a musical move. There we go. Trying to get buffs. But yeah, we've been having a little bit of fun with that. Mooxie has been having a little bit more fun than me, but I haven't had the instrument as long as she has.
One day.
Well, it took a little bit longer for me to get them, but yeah, we both went ahead and bought the come on. How is it we do this?
You stayed with the original one, and I've gone with the Maestro.
Yep.
The new skin for her. Also, yes, I bought all instruments because it's really fun. I don't know. I have to count them. I have 10 songs. So definitely didn't overdo it, even though I have 2 left. And
yeah,
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Undertale songs.
But yeah, I have here the Maestra as it actually looks normally. I'm not wearing the Siandana, though that is also a thing.
Yeah,
and there's
I
also a
don't
bolter
know.
skin, and I would like to show that off, but that will have to be for a later time because I don't currently have a bolter because I turned it into tonfa. So yeah. But yeah, it's interesting. Like if you have the right musics, you can actually have like a full squad of Octavius and have it sound pretty good. But this is just a mess.
It's still fun.
Go back to the defaults. So bad.
I have to say though, I don't like this Yandana that comes through, so it's a little bit... For what I like, it's a little bit too much. I also don't have the original
it's
skin
very
helmet.
heavy, but
Yeah.
I do like it. It's kind of like an off and on thing because I really do like her backside as well. That sounds like I'm complimenting her butt, and I kind of am. Because unlike here, for instance, where you literally have no butt, then the Maester skin actually has a really nice butt. Hi there, Marcus. Welcome.
Hey, yeah.
But I mean, I can show it off. Let me see. So appearance. Okay, so that one, then we'll take on the Siandana. I think I even prepared it because if you'll notice here, the colors, I changed the order of them compared to here. Is flip these two colors, and that's because it makes it look a little better, because otherwise this here, that is metal, will be colored black, and this black here will be colored as the purple. And if you look at the normal skin, the purple is the metal while the black is the matte, so I flipped that around. But otherwise it's just basically default. Let's take these off. So this is how it looks. That doesn't look bad at all. I do really like that it is asymmetrical. It does have a little bit of a slight clipping. Hi Sean, welcome.
Also, you will hear a lot of songs with me around.
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun. For everyone who doesn't know, you have to play Final Fantasy IX. Definitely. Because that is the Chocobo song you get in Final Fantasy IX. This is really good game. Best Final Fantasy game. You can't change my mind.
Well, I'm not gonna argue.
That was a reference to the Change My Mind meme you probably saw.
Ah, that one. See, I do not understand memes, so if you're making a meme reference, I'm probably not gonna get it. But yeah, I haven't made more than one song so far, and the one I have is this. Da, 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 da.
Well, as I said, I have to
That is
2 slots left.
what is it called? It is The War Within is what I'm looking for. So Yeah, I'm fast. I was actually like thinking, what the hell is this supposed to do? I can't remember. Because usually I use da 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 da. So that's the what is it called? The invisibility.
Oh my god!
That is movement speed. If you jump.
I need to. Can you?
That is firing rate. Where can I?
Can you spawn an enemy?
Yep.
I need to test out this extremely stupid looking weapon.
Which weapon is it? Oh.
It's the bolter!
Oh yeah, that's the bolter skin.
It's so silly looking.
Well, go out and batter.
Let's grab them. Where are they? There they are. It's the... I don't know. I need a better bolter.
Well, once you finally get the last part to get Arbiters of Hexes up, you can get the Teller's bolter. And the Teller's bolter is really good.
We need that one part, so we won't speak about. Like, how many relics we have burnt on that one?
Over 20
Hello?
fully refined.
Yes. It's silly. It takes a little bit to update.
I can't remember what the last buff is. There's 4 buffs. There's one for jump, there's one for crouch, there's one for shoot. What is the last one?
Oh, by the way, I don't know, but what I know is when you upgrade and duration to max, you have 45 seconds of buff.
Oh, that's nice. Let's see. Time jumps, crouching, time melee swings. Okay.
Probably need a fast weapon for that.
The problem is that, like, because of the combo, it kind of doesn't really work.
Yep. But let's do the lotus thingies.
Yep.
Before we spend the whole evening here.
Yeah, it's very easy to get absorbed with Octavia. We've done a couple of like defense missions where we've just all gone in with Octavia. Also a couple of, I think, examination missions where we've just been cruising through the mission. We don't really fire any bullets. We're just having a dance party and people are dying.
Yep.
Oh, it's bloody funny. Alright, so, are you ready to head back?
Yep, also give me a second. Second.
Well, if you need a second, then you're not ready to head back. But in that case, I'm going to take a quick moment to apply some of this stuff to my lip. Because I'm getting a cold sore. And I rather not
because Lucy messaged me, I wanted to ask her if she wants to join, and then she already said she can't join because she had a visitor.
Ah. Well, it's not too bad. It's not like the missions are probably going to be hard. Quote, keyword is probably. We have never done them before, but we're going to. And we might return to here afterwards. I was actually thinking about poking in here. But, are you ready to head back?
Also after that I need to form Octavia.
Mm-hmm. I actually also don't know if we can do them as a team. So that'll be interesting. Okay, head back to the lander.
Let's see.
So, as we talked about, there is a couple of things right now. If you play Warframe and you haven't played Warframe for a year, first of all, this here right now, the Shamrock palette. Get it, it's only 1 credit, so get that thing. It's available right now during St. Patrick's Day, which is this weekend, so it might be gone on Tuesday is when I'm expecting it to be gone. So if you haven't grabbed it, make sure you grab it. It has some really nice colors in it. I haven't used the bottom colors so much, like the blues, the greens and the oranges, but they are very nice still. I just don't use those colors that much, but they're still nice. But this here right there is literal gold. It's gold colors, and I use this one here now for my goals, because like before I would use the I didn't have very many color palettes. Oh, look at that, I've been infested. My Octavia is sick.
Yeah, you got also the STD.
Me too.
Is it? Is it Lucy?
Might be.
Why do I have a cyst? I hate that cyst. But
We
if
were also
we go
in-
here, for instance,
No, not really.
you see here, this is the new gold that I'm using, which is the central one there. And before that I was using this color here in the classic palette, because that's available by default, but it's like in, what is it called, like an old gold, kind of like an antique gold, and it's very nice, it's not bad at all, but I don't always want that worn feel. So for a fresh gold, I think the other one is nicer. It's like the default gold, it uses 2 yellow, but that one is just brilliant. Good. I'm glad you got it. There will also be coming another one up before terribly long, in the beginning of next month, I believe, which is the Easter palette. So yeah, tarnished gold is a good expression. Which is the Easter palette. It has a lot of nice pastels, so definitely get that as well. I will throw a message on my server when it comes.
Something next week or this week, the week after.
Yep. But yeah, basically I got a rebate on platinum, so I bought some platinum, and I also bought some color palettes.
You can mix every palette you have with any other. You just pick any color from them.
Yep, mix and match. Though if you do the random color, it will pick random colors from a random palette. So there you will only get colors from one. But yeah, for instance here, these first 3 here, they're all from the Valentine's palette. This one is from the Shamrock palette. And this one here is from the Daybreak palette, because I quite like this pink for energy colors. I also played around with some other colors, for instance here. A little bit of a different look, a poisonous look. So here we have the primary color, comes from the smoke one, because I just wanted a plain, non-colored, dark, almost black.
An unexpected color combination, operator. My sensors are
bleeding.
Pleased.
The secondary here is from the classic palette, which is a slightly bluish off-white, which I felt went very well, also complementing the purple that I used, which actually comes from the Infested palette, which is one that I don't use very often, but for this case I wanted something really vivid, so that really felt like it fit. I knew I wanted something purple. The accents I left as the old, because I didn't have access to Shamrock at the time, but I do now, so let's actually throw that on. And the energy I actually changed over to using the Valentine's palette. So yeah, you can mix and match. It's only if you use the random colors if we go, for instance, here, I see here, for instance, it gave us a random selection of grey, which means that this is probably going to be from the smoke palette. I'm basically grayscale now. Thank you very much, game. Here, oh, what is that? I wanna say Grenier? No, Storm. That's infested. That is definitely infested.
I just saw you can buy the Void Proto skin, which is probably from Dark Sector.
I don't know.
You know the game?
If it
It
is,
at least looks like
it might be inspired by it. I'm not sure which.
yeah, or at least inspired.
Classic Saturated.
Looks quite nice. A little bit expensive for my taste.
Yeah, like the ones that I would really like is stuff like the Mag one, but I'd really like Mag Prime first before actually investing in that. But that's like, it looks so good, and she has like, she has underboob. Not really underboob. She has underboob is Nova. She has underbutt. Like the way that her outfit is cut basically shows the bottom of the butt cheeks, and it looks really good.
Back.
Yeah, Storm. That one is classic. Yep. That one is Valentine's. So yeah, you can make a little game out of it. Yep, underbooty. Basically, try to guess the things. Okay, so we are going into the missions next, and let's pick Trinity in case we can be in a team, and let's also invite Moo before I forget.
That would be nice.
So,
And before you go into a recolor rampage of all your frames,
I'm not going to do that right now, but yeah.
Papa is out of commission.
What we have now is also the 5th year anniversary of Warframe. And with that comes the Dex things. And if we look inside communication inbox, and we have Ordis, we have here, she would want you to have this operator. It has been 5 Earth cycles since the first Tenno awoke. This should be a joyous occasion, but it is not. Our Lotus is gone. In her absence, Ordis would like to inspire you as she would have, to tell you of your ever-evolving skill and strength, of your mighty victories, of how you have fought tirelessly against the forces of terror and hate that have thrown this system into chaos. But Ordis is not terribly good at such things. Ordis is just Ordis. Before she disappeared, she left you something. Something she would have given you herself, were she here. Ordis still hopes that she might somehow return for our next anniversary. Your faithful Cephalon, Ordis. These items has been delivered to your inventory. And it is the Excalibur Dex skin. And it actually looks really nice, and I would like to show it, but I don't have Excalibur, so I actually can't. But basically you just log in and you get this thing. So you just need to log in before the 28th, you get that sent to you. But, as has been the norm from previous years, there's also the previous year's rewards, which is the Dex Furious, the Dex Sybaris, the Dex Dakra, and the Dex Noshali Siandana, really difficult to say, which we are going to be grabbing now, and they are available as missions. The 3 of them are located on Earth. There, there, and there. The last one you need to have access to the Void, but you should be enough to just have access to the Void connection from Phobos. So that means you need to have completed Earth, Venus, Mercury, Mars, Phobos, and then you can get there. But it is over here. The thing with them is that they have a limit, and that is that you can only use the respective weapon type for the mission. So primary weapons, melee weapons, secondary weapons, and melee weapons again. And you're fighting each of the factions.
I can use the gun for the Furious.
Oh, nice. Marcus is saying, huh, that's pretty neat. I haven't lost Lotus yet, and they actually take that into account with the messages. So apparently, if you haven't lost Lotus yet, then you still get the message from Lotus, which is a very nice touch.
But we all love replacement Lotus so much.
Oh,
Completely not glitchy.
Check what mission types they are. Sorry, I interrupted what you were saying.
So definitely not glitchy. Exterminate is the Furious one. Shall I start?
No, not quite yet. I want to see. Let's see. The second one is an interception. The last one is a rescue
and survival.
So rescue doesn't really matter. Like the thing is, I just don't want to make it too easy. So I'm going to bring some different weapons. So actually, instead of what I'm carrying at the moment, I'm going to still bring the... should I bring... No. I'm going to bring the twin Grakatas.
You don't like having bullets?
I could also bring the friendship gun. Have I showed that on stream?
I don't think so, no.
Well, I'll bring the friendship gun then. As much as I like the twin Grakata, I also like friends. This is the friendship gun. The Ballistica Prime. Then for
which
my
I can't
primary...
make right now.
What was the primary mission? It was... Was that the interception?
You have exterminate, interception, rescue.
Well, as long as you have access to the Void, like the first branch of the Void from Phobos, then you can get the last mission. And if you haven't gotten there yet, let me know and I'll help you out with what you need. Just make sure that I know it so that I can help you out. It's no problem. What was it? Interception?
Interception, exterminate, and rescue.
I'm gonna bring my die queue. It's not going to be optimal at all, but I love my die queue, and if we can play multiplayer, then I want that. And for my melee weapon, I could bring the Gunson, but I think I would rather bring my Silver and Aegis Prime.
What's the sword, by the way?
So now I'm all gilded up. I have gold everywhere. Pet Papa. Alright.
What's that guy in the sortie?
The guy in the
Oh,
sortie?
Sortie is also, we could also do the sortie, which is quite nice.
Oh, that is the Ambulas.
Precision.
Ah.
It's not actually the robot that's talking, it's the guy that made the robot. It is a mobile defense with enemy physical enhancement puncture. That's not too bad.
Yep.
But we might want to do it public. Extermination with energy reduction. That is not bad, we can do that ourselves.
And
but the last one is a shotgun only interception. Do we have a shotgun?
I should have a shotgun. Which is really bad, but I have one.
As long as you have one. If you don't have one, we can't start the mission, is the problem. So, should we start with the Dex Furious?
Yeah, but give me a moment.
Oh, I'll just put it up for voting.
Equip. I have the Dragoon, which is a shotgun.
The Dragoon, yeah, that is a shotgun. It's a crappy shotgun.
But I have a shotgun and I didn't say I have a good one. And I told you I have a bad one. But I have one.
I mean, we can do it. We should do the first and the last mission in public anyway, so we might as well do the second one as public as well.
Yeah. Papa! Papa was off to bed.
Good.
Eliminate all corpus threats. Watch the security.
No!
No, the ball didn't pick up the mallet.
Yeah, it was inside.
Oh, it got it, it got it.
Yeah, I made the second one.
But yeah, the interesting thing about the friendship gun is if you charge it up and shoot people, they become your friend. You're a friend now. And you're a friend now. And you're a friend now. A very interesting, unique effect of the Ballistica Prime. I don't know why I'm suddenly invisible, but I am.
Probably
But,
because you ducked. Also, I could use some energy.
Yeah, true. I should do that. Oh, you bastard.
Let's go on the offensive.
You're our friend now.
And yeah, I have the dubstep gun. The... I don't know, what's it called again?
The Cyclone, I
The
believe.
Cyclone!
Don't stand in blue.
My word
Yeah, I
is
tried.
strong.
But yeah, it is a silent crossbow gun that turns enemies into friendly ghosts.
You've been detected.
And
Yeah,
it's
the
not
Cyclone
vaulted, so you can still get it, so... Highly recommend.
Is a laser weapon. Got
Yeah,
buffed
beam weapon.
recently. And makes cool sound.
All beam weapons were recently buffed, which is quite nice.
I'm invisible and also frozen.
You're a friend now.
What's the mission, by the way? Oh, we should do a I totally forgot.
Yeah, I forgot what the mission was as well. I'm just shooting people. But
And just having fun.
it counts as a bow weapon, so that means that it has inherent like punch through, which means you can hit multiple targets and turn multiple people into friends. It also shoots multiple
and-
pellets, so that also helps with that.
Walkers happening.
Pellets is not the right word, but multiple arrows.
Also, one thing I always forget with the Cyclone is you don't have to reload, it recharges, but
Yeah.
you can still hit the
It's
R.
a battery weapon. I'm just so used to hitting R.
Yep.
Hey, friends! Friends! All the friends. And because it's a bow, it's also a silent weapon, so it's very nice for stealthing. So it's basically a stealth weapon that also provides you with decoys. That was a hell of a long punch through. They only last for a short while, but any friend is good friend. Bless you.
Sorry. Thank you.
You have broken their ranks and they're on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
One of the weird things is like you don't have collision with other players, but for some reason with your own ghosts, they still have collision masks, like an enemy. So they can actually, like if you convert people in a hallway, they can fill up the hallway and you can't get past. Yep, all must be friends. Mission score 1. Okay. Oh, Moo's running. Moo's running. Alright, and that should arrive.
Unread inbox messages make me ill.
A gift from gift of the Lotus, recovered Dex of Furies. Corpus greed knows no bounds. On the anniversary of the first Tenno being called to wake, they plotted to take what's ours. But your cunning and skill halted them in their tracks. Please take a copy of this Dex Furies. It is a gift to you, the Lotus. So that's the Dex Furies, a specific Lotus-themed version of the Furies. We'll be taking a look at them afterwards. We'll be going over to the simulacrum where we started to have a quick look. But let's first get the other ones. So the next one is the Dex Sybaris, or do you want to do the Dex Dacra?
One of the two. I'm completely open for everything.
Let's just do the Sybaris then.
Hey, you just want to have fun! And party! Party!
It's also a very important rule that those who don't wiggle in the loading screen, they are grumpy.
Yep.
Alright, this is not optimal, but I love my
These
IQ.
radio towers carry top secret planetary communications. You are going to capture the towers and decode incoming messages.
Dun, 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 dun.
Alright. I'm going to A.
I'm going to somewhere else. Dun, 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 dun.
I'll go to D afterwards.
Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now.
I go to C then.
Like, really the easiest for stuff like this would be to just basically bring my shotgun and blow people up. But let's have some fun. Isn't it pretty? It should be said that I'm going back to A because they're on
We
it.
have lost control of a tower.
Ah, you bastard. It should be said that what I'm actually having here is not the standard. These sounds do not sound normal. You change the sounds and now weirding me out.
The enemy have captured a tower.
But the skin that I'm actually wearing a skin on my Daikyu, and that is the Ormolu skin, which comes in a pack, but I only wanted the Daikyu skin, so I didn't buy the full pack.
The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it. Tower online.
Ah, you bastard.
Dun, 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 dun.
These bloody balls.
They are annoying.
Are not the best when you're trying to tighten
Oh!
Tower
a
lost.
bowstring.
Out of some reason, I don't know why, but here's an argon pegmatite.
Okay.
This tower is ours
I
now.
broke it, but here's argon crystal.
Okay. But that's not supposed to happen on Earth, but okay. I'm not complaining.
Me neither. Also, I'm kind of quite bad with protecting towers because of music.
Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention.
But I enjoy myself.
Keep it up. We have taken a tower. You must recapture it.
Bugger.
Also,
Bugger,
have
I tell
right?
you.
I was really surprised, right? So, actually.
Looks like they're going for A.
Dun, 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 dun. That's, by the way, a score.
Tower lost. Tower captured. Getting stream decode now.
Ah, bumps.
We have lost
Well,
control
I got
of
him.
the tower.
Also, I tried,
You have captured a radio tower.
Octavia with gold, and I have to say, that doesn't fit her at all.
I can fit her. I did watch one, like, color a gold one. It's not really my style either, but it did look alright.
Yeah, I stick with silver.
Let's see.
We are in total control. Keep
Then I must be
fighting.
very grumpy because I never wiggle in the loading screen. Yep, that's the rule. I did this one either yesterday or the day before, but in the time it took to
We have
load into the
successfully
mission, I
decoded
forgot
the
the objective to
message. Clear
spend
the
the
area.
first 3 to 4 minutes just running around. Well done.
Well, I have to admit, since I have Octavia, I spent a lot of time
If you stay on A, I'll go to B.
making music.
Which is
I
fair
have
enough.
detected another message incoming. Capture and decode the
Let's see, the
signal.
red-eyed one says, this is honestly the first time I've ever seen this game. It's a fun game, and it's a free game, so can't really complain
Yep.
with that.
Also, not like other free-to-play games you...
It's not pay
Have
to
them
win.
there.
First of all, the game is
Yep.
a PvE game, so you're fighting against the game, not other players. There is PvP aspects, but they are vastly limited. Like, you can't use all the mods and stuff that you get in the game, so you really don't benefit.
Tower
from them.
online.
So it's very even grounds when
We
it comes to
have
the
control of
PvP,
all
which
four
is really
towers.
nice. And
And most of
basically
the
the
stuff-
business model is, which I'm sure you were just about to say, is that basically you buy cosmetics, for instance, like the skin that Moo's running around in. That is a cosmetic. The bow that I'm using here is wearing a skin that is a cosmetic.
Or the instruments
We are
I
in
play
total control. Keep fighting.
are also cosmetic,
We have lost control of a tower.
but they don't give any benefit except for you can make more music because you have different notes,
more freedom in the
instruments.
music you can make.
but the effects are still the same. It doesn't change the effect of
We
the
have captured a radio
ability or anything else.
I mean, I guess you could say that since you have more liberty in what you can make, and thus you can make more different musics, you can find the more optimized music to play with. But that's really
Yeah.
like cutting hairs. You are an asshole. Stop knocking me over.
No! I need energy!
No. Where's Mo?
I'm here. At
Come to
B.
the D.
I try to get to D. If I can find D.
The enemy have captured a tower. This tower
I'm
is
at D.
ours now.
I'm making batteries out of C.
One thing though with the mallet, you have 3 abilities actually.
Yeah, basically you have
All
percussion,
4 towers.
bass, and melody.
Yep.
The
And
enemy has
the
taken a tower.
bass
Must
is the roller
protect it.
thingy. You see here the resonator. Percussion is the mallet, the little thingy above the roller that goes around.
Tower lost.
And melody is metronome, which gives the buff. And one thing is if you put the mallet somewhere extremely close to another item, or
Tower beginning stream decode
on
now.
stairs is also sometimes bad, and especially bad is between doors, then the resonator can't pick it up.
Yeah, like the mallet and resonator basically work together. What happens is the mallet works from the percussion.
We are
So every time the percussion beats, it will cause the mallet to hammer out damage to the enemies.
The enemy has captured.
And basically how it works is there's a certain amount of damage based on your ability strength per quartal of the tune.
Hut.
Yeah?
I think best would probably be when you go into the music making short for a little bit after the mission,
Possibly.
and then people can also see what you mean. I think that would make stuff a lot clearer.
Possibly. I mean, it makes sense in my head.
Yes, but not everyone is Papa.
We cannot allow
That's a
the
lot
enemy
of
to
people.
learn of our espionage. Eliminate the remaining enemy personnel.
Right.
Dance,
Got
people,
it.
dance! Ah. Come here. This is just so good.
Get the last guy before the timer ends. I can't get to him in time. No. Oh, there we go.
I was
The data you
dancing.
collected here today will go a long way in supporting our cause.
Well, I actually had a discussion earlier about how grindy the game is, and I don't find it very grindy. Like, the general game resources to craft stuff, that's not grindy. Like, you just play the game and you get more stuff than you need, and then you just have it later on.
Papa,
Yes?
you also have over 1,000 hours with this game.
Yes, but I also have stupid amounts of stuff. Like,
Yes, that's what I wanted to say. I mean, it's a little bit different if you spend enough time in it. If you don't play regularly and a lot, it's kinda grindy to get to stuff. But that's really for people that don't play that
I
often,
mean-
like I, for example.
you just need to go in and play some missions.
Yes.
Like, it's of course going to scale with how much you play, but for instance, if you sit and make music in your Manticore, then you're not going to get resources out of that. But for instance, you go to the plains, you need iridite. You don't go there to get iridite, you just go there, play missions, and then you break iridite as you pass by it, and I have so much iridite I don't know what to do with it. Let's see. Gift from the Lotus. Recovered Dex Cyberus. Ulra. During this anniversary, a sacred time for all tenor, the Greniers sought to steal from us. You thwarted their plot with honor and skill. This Dex Cyberus is yours. When you use it, remember that moment when my voice first called you to wake from your cryopod and restore balance in the Origin system. The Lotus. The Dex Cyberus. Okay, so quick break so I can explain what I was explaining a moment ago before I forget. Also Pet Papa. So, musical move. Alright, so, abilities. So, Octavia has 4 abilities. There's the mallet, which is a stationary object that will pulse out damage to enemies. How it works is it does a specific amount of damage. and the more enemies shoot it, it also works as a decoy, and the more enemies shoot it, the more damage it will deal. So it becomes a scaling damage dealer on your behalf. Then you have the resonator, which is a ball that will lure enemies into falling behind it in a line, and just basically, if you know the story of the piper that lured the rats out of the city, it's basically that. You're luring the people, the enemies, basically to become mesmerized and follow aimlessly along. Then you have metronome, which grants various buffs for either jumping, crouching, shooting, or doing melee attacks in time with the music. And then you have the amp, which amplifies the ability or the range and the damage of the mallet. So let's see here. Appearance, Mandacord. So this is my song. Basically how it works is the mallet deals damage according to the percussion, which is the grey area. And the way it works is it does a certain amount of damage depending on your ability strength per quarter. You can see there's 4 quarters here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. How should we turn this?
You can use the mouse wheel.
There we go. So you can see 3 and then the 4th. So basically it will partition the damage over this time, but it will do the same damage. So as long as there is a node, it will do the damage at that time. So it's not really necessary there to min-max anything, because do whatever you want, the damage is going to get dealt anyway. Then there's the resonator. That is created by your ball. It's coupled up against the base, and that's basically when it's applying the charm. Again, it's going to apply the charm anyway, but you might want some kind of coverage. The same with the mallet, really, because instead of having only in this area, for instance, 1 tone that does a lot of damage, then you might want a lot of small notes, because if someone enters the area later, then they will still get some damage, just to even out the damage over time, basically. Then there is the melody, and that's the metronome. So basically every time there's a tone here, the melody will go off, and that is when you need to do stuff in order to get a buff. And also there's a lot of different instruments you can use. For instance, so that is changed the bass to order instead. I can also change it to alpha. So that changes how the music sounds. You will only have audio to begin with. The Horus comes in the Maestra bundle with the Octavia skin, the deluxe skin. And I do, if you like that skin, I do suggest buying the bundle, because the music pack normally costs 50 platinum. So like from 150 to 245 platinum, like the 50 of that is already the music. So I think it's worth it. You need to get the Siandana and the Bolter skin as well with it. And with all the different instruments, you can make weird stuff. Set this back. And basically, like for each pack you get a default music, and you get 5 slots to begin with for songs that you can make yourself. You also get an extra slot per pack. There's 8 packs, so that means that you will get all these default ones plus 13 music. I will explain that in a second. Let me just go through. So for instance here, this is the one you start with. La 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 la. That's the one I know the best because I used it for a while. But there's also a lot of others. Alpha. Da 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 da. Each of the music packs contain the default music as well as the percussion, bass and melody for that. So you can mix and match or use whatever you want really. This is one of the little bit weird ones, but it has uses. This one is just bloody weird. But okay. If you want to do a dubstep song.
Epsilon?
No, that's Delta.
Delta's weird.
Epsilon is pretty nice. I think you could make some wicked dubstep if you mix Delta and Epsilon together.
I do have to do something with Delta though, because I kinda like Delta.
Drug is kinda like rocky.
Yeah, very rocky.
And then you have Plug.
Rock you.
That's a little more like... It kind of... Like Plug kind of reminds me of the music that you hear when you have the guitar sections or the bass sections from Night in the Woods.
Yeah, quite.
And then we have the Horus, which is the one that comes with the Maester bundle.
It has a lot of E-bass. You play in the off. Oh, by the way, I have one of those, you know, anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
I have that one, but I can't play it right now because I format Octavia. I can play it, but you know, I can only play the percussion. Rank up again.
The way that you get the way that you get Octavia is you need to get the main blueprint, that is a quest blueprint, which comes from this one, Octavia's Anthem. And Octavia's Anthem, I believe you need to be either Mastery 5 or 7. Could you look that up for me real quick? Because then I don't have to alt-tab out of the game. But basically you need to be a specific mastery level. Then you go to a relay and talk to Cephalon Suda, who will be in the right wing of the relay amongst the syndicates. And you talk to her and she will have an option for music, which will start you on the quest to find Octavia's Anthem. And completing that quest chain will give you, as you see here, the Octavia blueprint. Now, that's only the main blueprint, you also need the parts. There's 3 parts, as with every one of them. 2 of them are on Lua. Spoiler alert. But one of them comes from Plato on Lua. Plato is a crossfire exterminate mission, so 2 factions battling each other while you murder them both. Moo's favorite.
Hey, Moo's favorite, yay!
And there is caches to find in that mission. Now the thing is, it drops from the first of the caches, so you just need to find one of them. So basically, go in, look through the mission, find a cache, and the moment you have a cache, you can essentially extract the moment you finish the objective, and you have the chance to get it. And it's a fairly high chance, so easy enough to get, just takes a few attempts.
I think it took us 2 or so?
Yeah.
1 or 2?
I think it took me 3 personally, 2 for you. Lucy got it in the first attempt, and then we did it later and got it in 3 again, I think. Then there's the other one, which is a memory music puzzle, It's quite telltale, and it has been on stream before. There used to be like music in the room, but it's like... That's hard to explain. We could try and find it, I guess.
I wouldn't mind. I like the music from it.
Tenno,
do you want to run a Pavlov before we continue?
Check location.
I wouldn't mind because I need to level anyway.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to change it over to Sneaky Sniffer. Not Sneaky Sniffer, that's the wrong one. Trainee Papa. And then we are going to go to Pavlov. Before we start, the second one comes from the music puzzle, which often spawns on Pavlov. It's not guaranteed, but it is often found there. So you just do a few runs, find it, and then you get the part from that. The
also,
last
you can
one.
Get former.
Yeah, you can get form out of the puzzle as well, so it's definitely worth doing. The last one comes from Orokin Derelict survival missions. Now this is the difficult one, because you need to survive 20 minutes in order to have a chance of getting the drop. This took us a few tries.
And also, while there was a nasty bug that you can't get corrupted mods out of it.
Yeah, but that has been fixed now. There was a bug that basically made it so that if you did not extract from the survival mission before the 5 minutes mark, which you can't because you only can extract after the 5 minutes mark, then you don't get corrupted mods. So that was a little arse. But yeah, it's like, I knew that I wanted Octavia. I knew that Octavia was going to be fun. I did not know Octavia was going to be so fun. That's not Lua. I just want to point that out.
Was it Mars?
It's looked like Mars, yes.
Tenno, I need you inside any
I mean,
vaults and retrieve
we
crucial
all
intelligence
know
data.
that Warframe is the most bug-free game of all time.
Worshipping money.
Here, my ear wiggle. Eyebrow wiggle.
Your ear wiggle.
My eyebrow wiggle. I'm confused!
Oh, look at that! It's the jumpy pipey thing.
I hate that.
I mean, I can do it quickly for the sake of the stream.
Tenno, be on the lookout for
Moo doesn't need to come up with me.
I just clip people down here.
Yeah.
Did you also just get glitchy Lotus?
No. Well, yeah, I got something, but I didn't really listen. So the thing is, you need to shoot that, jump through those. This is safe ground if you land there or anywhere else. It basically restarts. So, but you can take it in steps.
I just had the best thing ever happening. Because you know how the mallet also does only damage when people shoot it.
Well, it does the base damage and then scales upwards.
Yeah, but it does more damage when people shoot it. And I just delivered a mallet next to a corpus. Corpus shot it, and a moment later he died.
Note that you can stand on the lip of the pipes. You cannot stand on the cap though, that will push you off. But it makes this a lot easier. You don't actually have to do that jump there, you can also bullet jump up. Okay, we're up here, then we do that. Sometimes, or rather, usually I will do this as a bullet jump instead, because that's a little more safe. What we do now is we jump into this, land on the lip of that. Don't continue. Because then we need to shoot that one. And then we can actually skip by these. We want to get up here, and then basically what we want to do is we want to drop back into that, and then we want to get up there. Let's see if we can do it.
Also, we don't do eyeball for the sake of the stream.
But basically, up there, jump up there and then through the portal. Missed it, so we're not going to waste more time with it. What about eyeball? Oh yeah, that one. That was just a loot room.
The console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now,
Alright.
he will start destroying data. Sudden exit from the void has had unforeseen consequences.
Note how
Be on
you
the
do
lookout for
these
localized
rooms
community
because
disturbances.
they...
You may be able to turn these to your advantage.
it's a good idea to follow this route because it's a little easier. Otherwise, it might be a little hard to do them. Basically, you hop back and forth in time.
Because Mr. G destroyed it, everything.
Alright,
G-Man.
now we wait.
Unforeseen consequences.
Alright, the moment it turns away, we drop down and into that portal.
Whee! Up, up.
A little bit of looting. Apologies for the weird view, but I only have my sniper with me for the sake of leveling. And here basically you step on the pressure plate and then you bolt down to the door down there. So I like to do a slide jump, and then basically that, and then through there, and then we're here. So we just need to hack. Done.
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no arms.
Watch out for the
This console
lasers.
has been severely damaged. You can't get anything out of it in this state.
What the hell was that sound?
I don't know.
Ah! There's a little robot here and it's saying weird noises. Now there's more robots and they're annoying. Well, are you gonna come up? Ah, bums, I killed it. Sorry. I wasn't trying to. Ah,
I like when they just, you know, circle without being dangerous anymore. Death ops.
okay. Where have you put down that trap?
Somewhere outside, I don't know. No! I still can't.
Stop shooting me. Thank you.
You're nearing the console.
Point
Trigger
B.
the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Press button. Now, this is going to be a little complicated because I only have the sniper. But what you do is you shoot that spawns a mirror. You need to jump onto that mirror, wall latch onto it by right clicking.
Wait for me! Wait for me! I want to go through.
I know. Then while you're wall clanging onto it, you need to shoot the button again. That will make a new mirror spawn. You then need to jump to the other mirror and basically progress like that. Avoid the laser beams, that sort of thing. And let's see if we can do this with this bloody sniper. What you do is you press forward or hold forward and then basically jump off. And that's what Moo likes to do.
Yes!
Break the map. Okay, so this next one I'm going to change to melee weapon.
I'm
Because
behind
this
the
I
weird
can't
guy.
do with a sniper. But yeah, here you need to jump onto this, then jump onto these 4 mirrors, one in order, without getting hit by the lasers. So basically I like to wait until it has like almost arrived around.
What's this?
You can also hit that button to stop it momentarily, but I don't really like doing that because it screws up my timing, and it's like you need 2 people to basically do it.
Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
I broke the map. Oh, container. Ha! I can't break containers. Oh, where am I?
I don't know.
Oh, here I am. Hey!
Data
There we go.
extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
Shoot closed rifts or hit them with a melee weapon to open them up again.
This console has been severely damaged. You can't get anything out of it in this state.
Also, yeah, when you are 2 people and one does the thingy move it, the first one, you can let yourself be pushed into where the thingy, the floating death orb rests, and then yeah, glitch out of the map.
Okay, so
It's
this is the not the cunning, the stealth
The
test.
The test that you can
Don't
cheat.
stand on the end for this one though, because I want to see if I can beat it normally.
Oh, no cheating.
Yeah, because I want to show it off. Ah, you asshole.
Well, as long as you don't show off the
Um,
eyeball, I'm fine with it.
Avoid the blue lasers. Get in portal. The portal is open now, by the way. So you should come and claim the stealth drift.
Whee! Got it.
Lovely.
Whee!
Oh, he closed the door.
Da 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 da.
I have a feeling we're not getting the puzzle this time.
Very likely, but I don't mind if we do it a couple times.
Okay, so this is the
console is
last
Severely
spy room.
damaged. You can't get anything out of it in this state.
The must suck being host room.
Yeah, basically what you can do here is, it's changed a little bit, but you used to be able to go through here as host, go through a rift on the inside, then go outside here, then go through the door over here. Now the floor here is open for the host as well, so we can go through that. Then I usually like to go through this gauntlet on the opposite side, but we actually found out that there's also a portal up there, and if we jump through that, we end up here. And then we can go down here and avoid all that buggery. Go through here, go through that, blow that up in the past, go through portal again. That will then have opened up the wall here. I think, no, was that the one? No, up here. It made the floor collapse, and that made me somehow die. And now we just need to not touch those lasers, because then the alarm will go off. And go into this room with the sad thingies. Then here you stand in the center. What the hell was that? Okay, I think it's you going through the portal. So you stand in the center, and the other person should stand down there behind the wall or something so they don't trigger anything. Then shoot that. Okay, let's see if I can remember that. I can't remember which one it was. I'm guessing this one. Basically, shoot the center, you get a very quick pattern, and then you need to replicate it. If you mess it up, a laser will spawn and start circulating around, and that happens for every time you mess up. I don't know how many times you can mess up, but you can do fairly, like, at least 4 times. And it's also advisable that this is only done by the host, because I have experienced that the person who is not the host... Oh, another split chamber. The one who is not the host will not necessarily see...
Where did you get the chamber?
In the room. It's probably randomized.
Yeah, likely.
But, like, if you're not the host, then you might not see the correct order, but it's still the other order, so you don't know what you're doing, and then you might screw it up. So only host should do it, or rather, the host should be the person who is good at doing that stuff. I do know to finish the mission you only need to actually finish one of these, so you don't need to do all 3, but if you're doing it for experience, it's still nice. Ah, you bastard. Yeah, no test this time.
Coiling Viper.
Yep, that's a fairly common drop here.
It's still rare mod.
And it's one of the mods that is actually transmutable into machetes. Or rather, the machete mod that I would like to get, which I'd rather not farm because of ours. Like, basically, there is 2 machete mods. One of them is ours, one of them is newer. Now the thing is, the newer one, it only spawns in this mission, the Exterminate in the Kuva Fortress, which has caches. And the Kuva Fortress is a right old mess. So I really don't want to find the caches, and you need to find all 3 because of course it's in the 3rd cache. So it's like...
Anything else wouldn't be fun.
Fucking hell.
Pardon your French?
Yes. Okay, so how about we do a couple more of the event missions, and then we return and do another lure before we go to the simulacrum.
Error, not a number. Did the
Sure.
operator enjoy this criticism?
Let's do this audio also at some point.
Yeah. Spider dance.
Yes.
Alright, melee weapons only. This would be ideal for my Atarax, but that would be easy mode, so we're doing
The
it
infestation has trapped our operative
with
in
this.
an emergency airlock. Find and free the captive. survive by hiding in an airlock. Unfortunately, they've now become trapped by the infestation's growths.
What is it?
Lotus just informed me that the infestation spread faster than anyone predicted, and everyone is gone except our operative.
Oh. I feel so bad for that guy.
Well, no, he doesn't struggle anymore.
I looked away.
That's why I waited for, what I waited for.
Thank you.
Multiple biosignatures detected. We've got infested incoming. Beware. Those lasers are linked to the poison tumor nodes growing on the
Don't
airlock.
touch the lasers.
Contact with the lasers will put our operative in immediate peril.
Bypass
Bypass complete.
fell onto
You
the
may
floor.
proceed. You set off a laser. Station is responding by gassing our operative. Get them out of there immediately.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't me. Got him.
I'm pretty sure I also didn't hit anything. Yay!
You found the operative. Now bring them home.
Buggy. Right, no, this was not what I was going. Going over here. A blue shiny. All right.
Operator, messages have arrived in your inbox.
Gift of the Lotus recovered Dix Dakra. Aura. The infested were no match for your resilience and strength. You fought bravely to prevent them from consuming what's ours. Please take this Dex Dakra as both gift and reward. The Lotus. Alright, that's all the weapons. Now we just need the Siandana, which is the one that's from the Void. Apparently they're all in the Void, even though they're on Earth. I don't really understand that. I also don't know if you actually need access to the Void to get to it. I would expect so, but I don't know.
Right, at least we got an Argon crystal from Earth.
Which makes no sense.
Yes.
But every time we've gone to Earth,
Your
we've
job
ended
is
up
to distract
on
the enemy while a fellow
the
tunnel operative
what is it
raids the
called?
ship for much-needed
In the
supplies.
Void afterwards. So.
Make your presence known.
All right.
Warframe is the hand, And I
10
am
minutes?
the will.
My Warframe is the hand, and I am the will.
They've turned off critical life support systems. I suspected they might try this. Stand by for support. First life support capsule has arrived. Activate it when your supply is low. Fallen enemies
Now,
will
one of the
drop
reasons why I
critical life
like
support.
this weapon is that, like, the default combo is this, which is just, it's not so fun, but I can do this. There's a lot of jumpy slashy shield throwy things, and it's fun. And it also has the added bonus that I'm blocking damage. That's actually one of the best, like, damage blocking weapons as well, so it's very nice defensive and meshes well with the final Harbinger's stance.
Transference still holding.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
Oh, no. Blue shiny! Which we probably both have all of, but still, it's there.
Yeah, are we missing a derelict?
Well, I think you also still need some music shinies from here.
Yep,
Another
but
life support capsule is now
we were speaking about blue shinies. I need a couple of musical shinies.
Yeah, I'm just missing the Cuba Fortress now. Now, it should be noted that this might not necessarily be the best weapon for the Void, because not commonly known, the Void has a damage multiplier, which means that enemies do more damage than normal. And if you're playing the last tier of the Void, then getting up and personal with enemies that do 4 times normal damage with a shotgun in close proximity, even if you're blocking, I can still kick your ass really damn quickly if you're not careful, so just be mindful.
For the Lotus.
life support on the way.
Also, remember, blocking only blocks damage from the front. Which means that if someone sneaks up into your ass with a shotgun, then it
Additional life
hurts.
support has arrived.
Who has no energy? Who has energy? The good thing though is that while you're blocking, stuff like the knockdown you just saw there, the Moa shockwave knockdown. Why is there so many X's here?
I don't know.
The grapple from the ancients and explosives from bombards and stuff will not knock you down when you are blocking. So that's a little added bonus.
I like the sound they make when they disappear. When you hit them with a channeled weapon.
Life support.
Alright, now I'm not actually channeling, but that's another nice synergy with Trinity, because Trinity can make energy happen. So I can increase my damage, which makes every hit I do cause extra damage, but it also does extra... every hit consumes energy, but it also makes it so
Another
that...
life support capsule.
It also makes it so that hits do more damage. It also improves the statistics of what is going on. So I can't remember precisely how it's critical or more status or something. This can also be further modified by mods. That's actually pretty rough with all the XP. But because that Trinity can make basically infinite energy, then you can basically do this forever. You just need to make sure to toss down an occasional energy vampire.
Another overrun.
Also, the fun thing is that it makes enemies vaporize. Which, in this case, is not really important. It can be important in other cases, where, for instance, you have a spy mission where you don't want enemy corpses to alert other enemies. But people here are already alerted, and otherwise they're going to be very alerted when you come and smack them in the face with a mace.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Quite a bit of overrun.
Did you find another?
Yep.
Well, we are playing a mission
on.
against like a lot of these XMA, so I didn't get you.
I'm here. I don't have energy at all, holy but.
Yeah, I'll make some. No, I have no energy either, so we should probably get out of this room, just so you know. Because this room is fairly dead. The problem is that there is a parasitic Xmas thingy in there. And that makes it so that I can't make energy.
Life on the way.
Okay, I'm gonna pop a life support.
Life support has been replenished. Life support activated. Additional life support has arrived.
Oh, hotfix inbound.
Another.
Yep, we're going to be able to extract from the mission before though, so we don't need to sit around in the mission to wait for it, which is quite nice when it is a survival mission. Give me energy, please. That's still one of those parasitic bastards.
Where did it pick them up?
Got it. Where is Small?
I'm here.
I can still heal you that way. Are you the bastard?
Did you get the systems?
I got the last one. It's more of those
Life
bastards.
support incoming.
Somewhere around here are also overrun systems.
Let's leave the moment that it is that we finish the mission, because then otherwise we need to sit and wait until the hotfix deploys.
And I guess best to try and find the...
Oh, we'll know where it is in 35 seconds.
Delivered another life support capsule.
And it should be close. Ah, there once was a time when I had energy.
Good times, good times.
It was nice.
Found the exit.
Okay, coming to you then.
When you are ready, go to extraction. The ring is off to a successful start.
We got 3 operant systems blueprints,
I
1
got
operant chassis, and
1
1 neuroptic.
1 chassis, and 3 systems.
Yes.
Let's see. Marcus says getting smacked in the face with anything is a good way of getting someone alert. Yep, that's correct. One says, my mother and I will be leaving to grab my sister's birthday cake. So glad that I have to be included in this.
This has received messages for the operator.
There we go.
I have
Gift
not read
of
them.
the Lotus. Recovered Dex New Charlie Sayandana. So yeah, that mission is definitely more difficult if it's going to be XMS Stronghold missions. So you might need help with that one. Poke me so I can help you out. Even against the countless hordes of voids corrupted, you have emerged victorious. Take this Dex New Charlie Suandana and wear it with pride. The Lotus.
We really should go for corrupted mods eventually though,
Joining the view.
Yep.
because I want narrow-minded.
Yep, I want all the... Well, we basically need all the Warframe mods a couple of times, so...
By
Yeah.
a couple times.
Because they... because you want to maximize duration on one Warframe does not mean you might want to do it on another one. So... You might not want a fully leveled... what is it called? Duration mod on another Warframe, so you will need different tiers to basically mix and match at certain levels, if that makes sense.
It makes.
So let's put these on and talk a little while we wait for the hotfix to deploy. So here we have the Dex Dakra. The Dex Dakra, it's very pretty. What is remarkable about it is that there's not really anything that's hugely remarkable about it. It's a fairly basic bitch weapon. It's quite nice.
Papa weapon.
Yep, Papa weapon. It's quite nice. Let's see, for stances, it fits Swirling Tiger, it looks like. I do kind of like Carving Mantis best, but you can always polarize your way out of that if you want that. You can also just use another, but yeah, I think Carving Mantis comes with some built-in slash procs, which is quite nice, but I would have to look that up to really be sure. Anyways, that's not really important. The important thing is that it is a mainly slash-based weapon, which is good because slash damage is good, and it does have a base of 20% status, so that means that, for instance, it's quite good as a weapon where you would build viral into it. If we, for instance, take Virulent Scourge and Vicious Frost, then we're already up to 44%. Then if we also build a Primed Fury into it.
And I decided I apply breeze antennas to Octavia.
Boob tennis. Actually, on Octavia, it kind of sits. It kind of sits like nipple clamps that just points upwards. But like normally, its speed is 88% of the normal speed, which is dependent on the combo. Yeah, nipple clamps. But with Prime Fury, for instance, this raises it up to 137%, which is quite nice. But then with the added speed and the status and the viral, we will have a weapon that will often proc viral and slash, which can take down an enemy pretty quickly. So that is a good option for that, and what I would probably recommend for it. Fairly simple weapon, nothing too fancy. Then we have the Dex Furis. Now this here is one of the interesting ones. It has crappy critical. We're not going to mod it for critical, but it does have a status chance of 28%. So, which means that we can get this one really high in status. Now, you know, we have in what is it called? Handguns secondaries. We have barrel diffusion, which gives 120% multi-shot. You can see that raises the status chance. And then we also have lethal torrent, which also gives 60% multi-shot, plus faster firing rate, so we pour more bullets out there. Then add to that, for instance, a pistol pestilence. And I don't have the equivalent of this for electric yet, so that will come later. But basically, add in here, you can see that already raises it to 44, so we can get very close to 100% bullets that it will inflict status. And if we put some corrosive on this, it will rip enemies apart. So this is going to be really good at stripping enemies. And it's actually, after the recent buffs, it's actually a really good weapon. It performs really well against endgame enemies. So modding it for stuff like corrosive to strip armor and status chance would be my recommendation. Then we have the Dex Sybaris. Now this is a different story.
Your chosen Warframe suits
it has very little status, but it has a high critical chance, which is the direct opposite of, for instance, the Sybaris Prime, which is a status weapon. So while you would modify the Sybaris Prime to deal, for instance, viral damage and up its status chance, then in this case you would instead mod it for critical damage and then rely on Hunter's Munition, which, if I could find H, which is here, which says that every time the weapon crits, it has a 30% chance to apply a slash proc to the enemy. Now slash procs ignore armor, so that means that you can eat through it. Now you can toss a viral on top of this to try and also apply viral to them, but it's not going to be that reliable. Might still work. It's really up to you whether you want to mod for plain damage, or if you want to try and get some viral in to help with the slash. Basically viral would half the health and then slash would eat up the remaining health, but you need to keep the viral up until the target is dead. Do count in also that the Sybaris is a burst fire, which means to choose multiple bullets in a row, which all has the 35 critical base. So that becomes a lot of chances to crit, and that means with the Hunter's Munition, this thing can really deal some damage. Are we deployed, or are we still deploying?
We are deployed.
Okay, because it's
And
still
don't forget
saying please stay in your mission.
But well, it said to me already that it's deployed and please relaunch, and don't forget, you know, the microphone stuff.
Yeah, true.
You should probably mute yourself and see how it works before you destroy everyone's ears.
See, that's going to be a problem with the stream. That's going to be a problem with the stream, and I'm not entirely sure how to fix that, because I can't unplug it because of OBS.
I mean, usually you just go out of the call and back into the call, or not?
No, I go out of the call, unplug my headset, then I go back in the call, and first when I've joined the call, I will plug in my headset again. Let's see. Hotfix, blah blah blah. 3 minutes. You can now dodge roll out of Zephyr's tailwind hover. That's kind of nice. This also fixes getting locked out of all other actions while attempting to dodge roll before farting into the sky.
Farting into the sky.
It says
Okay.
that. Before farting into the sky. Okay, in 2 minutes. This is hopefully the last time you hear from me before the weekend. No, I lost my track. Before the weekend. Luckily for you all, your weekends won't consist of Wendy. Wendy wants to have a talk over coffee. That's never good, right? Okay. 1 minute. Important question before I leave. Show of hands. Who has lit their dojo snowman on fire? Need to know for reasons.
Oh, we have a white tracer alert.
Yeah, they introduced a few bugs. Okay. I'm quitting out of game. Is it bad?
No.
It didn't change?
No.
Okay, it hasn't changed the mic yet. Maybe they fixed it? I kinda hope they did it because it was an ass.
I don't know.
Well, if you manage to join in, like we still have the sortie that we could do tonight. So
Yeah, also white traces 20 minutes and a blue potato.
yeah, also blue potato. Though the blue potato isn't that important. Lucian can get that whenever. But the sortie is one of those harder things to get. But good that you mentioned it actually, because I kind of forgot that the blue potato was a thing. Is it a blue potato?
Yep.
Nice. I need more blue potatoes.
I have still like 20.
Yeah, give me them. I keep on being like around 10 because I don't want to go below 10. Is it still okay?
1. And 6 yellow potatoes.
That's a lot. Oh yeah, before we continue, let's have a look real quick. This looks really weird with all the text thingies all over the place. Let's take them off real quick. Appearance. So
Up and into Papa Bed.
So Sayandana, that's what I'm thinking about. This thing. This is the Dex No Chali Sayandana, and it looks nice. The dangly thing here is a little on and off for me. Like it has the jelly physics, which doesn't necessarily mix in. Doesn't really fit for Trinity because she has her butt force field, which kind of make it look weird. But I really like the top of it. It can be a little addicting.
1,000 hours and counting.
1,300 hours.
Holy butt!
I'm counting. That's not the scariest thing. Like, if you really want to know how much you've played, go into your statistics and then log on the general stats. I have 774 in mission hours, which means I've been 32 days, 6 hours, 20 minutes and 23 seconds inside missions.
You know what I really like about my room?
No. That is
You
purple?
remember that I have the copper still stuck. I should fix that. You remember that I have the Cephalon thingy on the middle? And that I put in there some action figures? I made them all amber in different poses. Oh, Papa's stuck.
See, we got a stalker bobblehead, which is called a Noggle. It was a thing yesterday for the stream of the primetime thingy.
Yeah, I couldn't get it because it was quite late already.
Yeah. I was up till 5. Past 5. I was up too late.
It was past 12, wasn't it?
Well, it started at 12 and ended at 2. And then I listened to my stories, and then a potato popped up, and then I wanted to help get the potato for Memi, and that kinda ended in waiting 2 hours for a download to happen. Well, more like 1.5 hours. And then when we finally got in, it kinda crashed. Okay, it looks like I can still start the mission even though I've already done them. So for anyone who needs the missions, like, yeah, I can still start them. So for anyone that needs the missions, I can help you reach them if you can't reach them yourself, and I can also like help complete them. So that's the thing.
This is
That's not what I wanted. Okay, so we should do the void capture, and that is a low level capture. So should we bring Trainee Papa?
Likely, I also bring Octavia.
It probably won't be very...
And I need some cash in the future.
Which means we're gonna have to play some Index.
Yeah, we could play some Index tonight, this evening.
We could, though we also have the boss rush. We also still have the boss rush. Of course, we could also save that for another night, but we do both need stalker marks.
Ah, true, yes.
You are here. Find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
Well, I just need the money
Oops.
to well, out of commission. Upgrade my flow, my prime flow.
Don't breathe on me, you asshole. Not you. You're not an asshole.
Track them down quickly.
Don't die.
I try. Very hard.
Kinky.
Whoever didn't play Undertale, you have to play Undertale. And get to the spider dance.
Yeah, the spider dance
so
is good.
It's a really good one.
Come on.
Which you can
You found
avoid
the
though.
target. Capture them quickly before they escape.
No, you can't avoid it. You have to fight it.
Even if you buy the donuts?
Yes. The thing is, if you buy the donuts... Oh,
Excellent work.
it's not
We'll
donuts,
return
it's something
to
else.
captive back at
But,
base. Your
like,
part is done.
Spider
it's
donut.
cookies. Cookies.
Spider cookies.
Made by spiders, for spiders, of spiders. Apparently.
Yep.
But, yeah, if you buy the thingies, then you start the fight against the spider mummy, and then, like, you have to fight for a while, and then all of a sudden a spider comes in from the side with a little note, and hold it up, and then she reads the letter, and then it says, oh, I was just told by my spiders that you're a good person, so we will not kill you.
Well, it also happens when you don't have them. But it takes longer, I guess. I heard that you... Oh! When did we do the mission? What was the mission,
did it.
by the way?
It's a capture.
Oh! Hey, mate, music!
Not distracted at all. How did I get more experience with my weapons than I did with my Warframe? That makes no sense.
I made music.
I guess it's because you... No. I guess it's because you were killing stuff, and then I got most experience from you, or something like that. Okay, so... next we should try Lure again.
Yep. Lucy still needs a little, so I think we should wait with the sortie for Lucy.
Mm-hmm.
My girlfriend! I don't say that often enough, honestly.
You don't say what?
That Lucy is my girlfriend. Oh, you added some gold to you? To yours? Oh no, it
Yeah.
seems to be...
I did.
I also have something golden, apparently.
Tenno, I need you to
Alright,
hide
let's
enemy
see what we
data
can
vaults and
find.
retrieve crucial intelligence data.
Yay, Alden Fire level 1.
What a fire, son.
Be on the lookout for increased security.
Yeah, but I don't know why it's level
And if you
1
allow
because I
destroy
used
the
it a
data
little while
into
ago.
our vaults. The target console is nearby.
So I think it was supposed to say level 2, but it did say level 1, I'm pretty sure.
The moon's sudden exit from the void has had unforeseen
Sudden
consequences.
from the
Be on
void.
lookout for localized continuity disturbances. You may be able to turn these to your advantage.
Yeah.
Ah, no, I messed up my jump.
Me and Lucy can enjoy her too.
Keep going.
No.
Nobody knows you're here.
My butt is shiny. Not shiny, glowing, I mean. Seriously, my butt is glowing green.
You should get that looked at.
No, I like shiny, glowy butt.
Then you should get it looked at.
Yes. I mean, I also have the Sona that glows in the dark.
Yeah, but you don't have usually glowy butt.
No, but you can see in the dark when I like to see you. As because the more I like to see you, the more it glows.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone. This console has been severely damaged. You can't get anything out of it in this state.
This time they didn't activate.
No, they don't always. Rude.
Who, me or them?
Them.
They fought with honor.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Sudden ball. It looks very weird. Let's see, can I... nope.
Let's do it with the...
I mean,
my
you
dagger.
lose you lose complete orientation down there.
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms.
Radcliffe? Aye.
Aww.
What?
When you are invisible and go through the portal, you are uninvisible again.
Aw.
Uninvisible. Great English, Mooxie. I think I heard a rare container.
Let me come to you. Yeah, it's here. It's here.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Scan it if you want, break it if you don't.
Yep. Here you stood already.
We got a former and 30 minutes affinity booster and 345 credits and a Mantix and avionics blueprint.
Yay!
Woo!
What do I need from the Mantis now?
I think you still need
Probably a
the
lot.
Corpus one. I think you have all the others. No, not you. Buff still doesn't work. When you're the host.
Oh, by the way, the best thing about this so far was I once found a rare container in here where you can't get in at the house. At least back then we didn't know how to. Which was pretty not fun.
It was interesting. So sad.
Yeah.
Marcus says, raise his hand. I volunteer to be the booty inspector. Okay, that's fairly simple. You know, music while I'm doing this is not the best idea. As I'm trying to remember tunes. So,
I thought so, that's why I did it. Not really, but I put it out and then I thought, that probably wasn't the best idea I could have had.
Yep. Pointy.
There we go. Yeah, bums.
Excellent work. A clean extraction, no alarms. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction. You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
Alright, still no test though. Should we try to run it again?
Yeah.
I'd like to show it off, even though we have shown it off before, I'm pretty sure.
I agree.
This is the future.
This is the future. Power, precision, prestige. The pinnacle of the warsmith's art.
Okay, I need much more money.
Just remember to keep a little bit. Because if you don't, then we can't go to the index. I think if we don't get it this time, we should probably do something else. What do you think?
Yeah. Should probably also change the music again.
That's still not Lua. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're looking for lunar pictures and you get this start zone, don't bother. Lunar pictures will not spawn if you start in this, apparently. Unless they fixed it, but yeah. I looked for lunar pictures, I found none, and then I went and looked in the forums, and true enough, if you just happen to start on that particular starting zone, it means no lunar pictures. It is a little bit of a but. Oh, look at that, it's the stealth test. Let's show how to cheese it. So basically, the thing is, if you're more than one person, you can basically park one person's butt here, and then the other person go out and trigger the test, and basically the moment the test starts, it finishes because the other person is standing here, and then you win. And yeah, so...
Am I already at the right place? I don't think so.
I don't think so. You're above.
I told you always forget where I have to go.
Well, now you're in the right side. You
Yay!
need to go into the back room and stand on the button. Let me know when you're there.
Oh, I should be there. Whee!
And it's done. No, it was basically...
Okay,
go
that
in.
was not very intelligent.
Did you go out of the portal again?
Yep, immediately. First thing.
Well, jump down below and go through it again. Where are you going?
I don't know.
You spawn on top of the portal. You need to go down below and into the room that you were in. There we go.
Did I tell you I have the negation sense of a rock that falls up?
To be fair, that's quite impressive.
It is, but it's not helpful. But you know, when you have this kind of direction sense, you really learn to appreciate navigation software.
Well, you better come to A because it's the mirror one.
I definitely have told you though that I've got lost in 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter cubic room in
I
Second
know.
Life.
I saw. I was there.
You wasn't there. You weren't there.
It happened
Could be.
later. We found a similar cube.
Could be possible. I mean, I really hate those cubes that have, you know, 100%. Let's see. That's there. Can I? Nope. Me.
The dagger's too effective. I want to get a finisher to kill the bombard guy, but he dies before I can get the finisher in.
But I think people know these, you know, 100% illumination where you have literally no shadows at all anywhere.
Yeah.
Imagine one of those as a box, everything white, everything looks the same. I go in and I find never out again.
Help, I've fallen in a box and I can't get out.
That's not funny!
We're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now and they will start destroying the data.
No, that was close. Ah, but
By the way, the weapon that I'm running around with here, it is called the Rubico. Name comes from a green basalt clay that is used in, I think it was tennis courts, if I read correctly, which is also like the default color. It's like a weird green. But basically, one of the problems is I've been looking for a good sniper. And I have the Sniper Vandal. I like the Sniper Vandal. The problem is the aesthetic is not necessarily mine, and it's also not the best sniper. So I needed an alternative. And I would really like to get the Vectis Prime. I have the Vectis, but I would like to get the Vectis Prime. It's however vaulted, and there's no... like, it's uncertain when it will be unvaulted, so you can get it. So that's out of the question, and the normal Vectis is just not good enough. That's not good enough.
Keep going.
So,
Nobody knows you're here.
the thing is, though, there's really two snipers that are top tier. There's the Vectis Prime, and then there is this one, which is the Rubico. And the thing is, oh, take it to the face test. Where are we going?
Oh.
I lost the last marker. But the thing is, if you have charged chamber, not charged chamber, if you have primed chamber, then Vectis Prime is best. However, charged primed chamber, which is not actually a primed mod, it's a rare mod, but if you like, that mod has only ever come from, it's over here, has only ever come from an event, and it's supposed to come in other events, but it just hasn't yet. They haven't found a good place to put it in, so you don't know when that will show up again, if it will show up again. So the Vectis Prime would be the best if you had that, but I don't have that because I was not around for that event. So that means that the Rubico is probably going to be the better choice. Now, the Rubico is interesting because it actually has a lower damage than all other snipers, pretty much. I think it's the lowest of all. But the thing with it is that its whole deal is that it is a sniper that works as a revolver, basically. It has 5 bullets.
Oh, by the way, before you go in there,
Too late?
well, you can... Did you explode the thingy?
No, yeah, not yet.
Well, guess what?
What?
You don't have to for me.
Do I have to for myself?
I don't
For
know.
me, the floor is still broken. Not broken, like solid.
Okay. Must suck being host.
Yep. So we're just gonna wait until the music goes away. But the thing is that the Rubico is a combo sniper. So it starts at a lower damage, but every time you hit someone, it adds to the combo counter, which ups the damage. And it's also the sniper that needs the fewest hits in order to raise the counter. So, for instance, the Vectis Primes need to hit 5 targets. The Rubico only needs to hit 1 target to up the counter. So that means you can up it very quickly. Now, it is very advisable to put Harkener's Scope on it, which is a Rathum mod, which you get from Kayla the Thane. I think you can also get it from one of the Executioners, but I'm not entirely sure there. But Harkener's Scope, because that adds 12 seconds to the... okay, that's easy. It adds 12 seconds to the decay timer, which is normally 2 seconds for the Rubico. So with that you have 14 before you lose a combo. Now it doesn't decay like melee where it just drops all of it all at once. It actually instead will decay one at a time. So effectively you can go into a mission, and as long as you can make sure that you have ammunition and have targets to shoot at, you can just keep scaling your damage up to stupid levels. So that
I like stupid levels.
means that it can potentially become very, very powerful. So I basically decided, okay, if I can't get the Vectus Prime, I might as well focus on the Rubico, because it's actually probably going to be the best option for me. Now the thing is, it doesn't have very much status, so it's basically purely critical. But also, what is it called? Like it has one of the better critical scores, like critical multiplier and stuff. But it's not very good status-wise. So if you're up against a higher armored target, it might be better to go with something else. But since it is the best critical, you might be able to run a hunter's munition on it and basically tear through armored targets with it anyway. Because if you remember our talk, the Hunter's Munition says if you crit 30% of the time, you will get a slash pro. Are you waiting for your ball?
Yep.
Almost nice damage dealt.
Almost. Oh, I see the mission times. We spent 13 minutes. Holy butts.
Alright, so next up. So what should we do now? Should we do boss rush? Boss rush?
Ruff, ruff.
Boss rush?
Let's say, I would say, let's wait for Lucy.
Well, Lucy's not going to get any specific benefit out of boss rush.
No, I mean, let's wait with the sortie for Lucy.
Yeah,
So
like,
let's do
I'm
that
not talking
instead.
about. I'm not talking about the sortie. I'm talking about boss rush.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Let's do that, so we can then later do the sortie.
Okay. So where should we start?
Earth?
Well, that's the thing. Earth is actually higher level than Mercury, I believe. Actually, Mercury is the lowest level, even though it comes
No, that's-
after Venus. Yeah, that's because it's a forid. So I guess we
Let's do
should Venus.
Were you visualizing
no,
the
let's
model?
start with Mercury because that's actually the start of the solar system, and then go round and round and round.
That's Captain Vor.
On Mercury?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to change the music.
That's a potato.
Captain Vor has left under suspicion of possessing
Has
a Roman
left?
technology that grants him powerful abilities. We cannot allow this. Get to his location and eliminate him. The VIP that we're hunting is here. Find them and take them out. This ship is crawling with
So you
grunts.
see there, I shot
Captain Vor will prove
one
difficult.
bullet, but because I have the, what is it called? You can see it in the bottom. I got 4. And the reason I got 4 and I got 6 is because I shot 1 bullet, but I have a 90% chance to shoot 2 bullets because of what is it called? The thingy,
Split chamber?
split chamber. That's the one.
Attack us, we will counter.
So that actually counts for your hits. It doesn't count for your misses, because if you see here, right now I have 14, and if I hit the ground, I have 13. So it actually counts down when you miss, which is important to keep in mind, but it doesn't count the multiple shots when you're missing, which is nice and forgiving. But because I also have an innate 1 meter punch through, I hit both of them with 2 bullets, so that's 4 hits. So that way you can build your combo counter really quickly, and it actually makes it worth it to basically build this for as much multi-shot as possible, because it will raise your damage as quickly as possible.
Alarms reset. The ability to teleport. You'll need to watch your back.
So 36 hits, 3 times multiplier.
Another dead Tenno.
I hate you, boy.
Another dead Tenno.
At least he's not so maggot obsessed like the other guy.
Foolish Tenno, do you realize your notice has sent you to die?
You've located the VIP. Time to go to work.
Straight through the Grenier! Your corpse will serve us well. This is not.
I think I killed him.
I'm not sure, I hit him with some bullets as well, maybe. We'll see afterwards.
Great work, Tenno.
We should kill him once each, so whoever didn't get it should get the next one.
I need music to open the door.
Hi guys. Bye Moo.
Slight miscalculations were made. Ah, Granny, yeah, great. I mean, they were unalerted with my music coming behind them.
Target down. Assassination
Yeah.
contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
Okay, let's see who gets the mark. Oh, that's a very
You can keep them to infest other people, if that's the thing for you.
What? What?
Look in the shed.
Oh, the cyst things. Well, basically what you do with them is you can make helmet charges. You already know that. That's basically the only thing you can do. It gives you access to the infested room, where you can talk to a guy. But I don't really see a reason. It's just ugly on your Warframe. And if you ever want to get a helmet charger later, after basically curing all your Warframes, then did you get the kill mark?
No.
No. Interesting.
I didn't get a thingy, or where can I look if I got it?
Did you get an email? No, you don't have a stalker mark. That's odd. I guess it's because we killed with abilities. I guess we shouldn't use abilities.
Stand by while I analyze the intelligence profiles of the warrior.
So, if you ever want it later after all your Warframes has been cured, if you get yourself Nidus, you can basically, or at least that's what I've been told, you can basically infest yourself at will and thereby get a helmet charger and also infest others at will.
Technology that grants him powerful abilities. We cannot allow this.
So that's an option. I take the thing off every time it shows up.
Eliminating this target, significant impact on enemy forces. Search the area. Leave no survivors. This ship is crawling with grunts. Getting to Vor will prove difficult.
Transference still holding.
I did see a case of someone that was basically, they were in a mission and someone in the mission were infected and they got really damn angry because they got infected and then they left the mission. I think they thought that that would somehow like reverse the effect and get them uninfected, but that's not how it works.
Vor is feared across the system. Do not estimate him. You're on the sensors now. You've been detected.
You're making this too easy.
We believe Vor has the ability to teleport. You will need to watch your back. Alarms have been reset.
Foolish Daniel, do you...
The assassination target is here. Wipe them out.
Your grunts will serve us well.
Keep talking. We're still trying to figure out how dumb you are.
That was new. Keep talking. We're still trying to figure out how dumb you are, said my operator. I've never heard that one before.
That's quite nice.
Complete. Great work, Tenno. You are surrounded by green.
Stand still. Stop jumping around.
Oh, China on the way out.
Yep. Already got it done.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of
See
here.
a barrel.
Do you have the stalker knuckle? I think you have, don't you?
I have a stalker knuckle, yes. I actually have 3.
Lucy has...
Lucy said she had 2. But basically, like, they were planning to give out a stalker knuckle yesterday, and it didn't drop, so they tried to fix it, and I think they overfixed it and sent out 3 instead. Okay, seems we're still not getting marks, so let's try another boss.
Maybe War is just too low level. Count. The stalker doesn't bother anymore.
it should still count, though it might be that he only counts on Ceres because he also exists there.
I don't know. I just believe my theory that the stalker doesn't
Doesn't care about war anymore.
Yeah.
It could also be that they messed something up and suddenly you can't get stalker marks anymore, which would be bad.
Stand by.
Which wouldn't
I
surprise
have
me
the
though.
intelligence profiles of the Grineer.
Honestly.
Like that, one of the things that they did yesterday is
Operator, enjoy this witticism.
they basically did Stalk Me gameplay, where they took on the role as the stalker and went into people and basically played as the stalker to murder people. Oh, Lucy's ready. I will invite you in a second.
Did she
And
message
then
you
basically for every person they killed, they donated money to
To exert power and authority. The Corvus
to
recently
a
introduced
beneficiary
the most
of
security proxy yet.
animals.
Determine its location aboard this vessel and destroy it. We need to find the VIP and take them down. Do not let the target escape.
Did she message you in game or how
Yep.
did you know? Oh, okay.
Nicknamed the Jackal, this deadly quad robot.
Oh,
which has
Lucy's
become
with that.
extremely problematic
Well,
for
those
our
windows can
cells
break
in the
now.
field.
What windows?
These windows,
Been locked out. Let's override the security.
they didn't used to be able to break,
Override complete.
but they apparently
Move on.
can now.
Alarms reset.
Well, they could be 4, but the chance were rather low that they would. Oh, music shiny.
Nice, I already have it though, but mark it for Lucy.
Yeah, I would too. Okay.
Not dismiss the Jackal as just another Corvus proxy. This will be unlike any enemy you have faced yet.
Alright, we're here. Come on, Lucy. Approach. There we go.
Acquired. Take them down. You're still there.
Ah,
No detection
bastard.
from enemy sensors.
What did this get here, yours?
Probably the Jackal.
Who got the shot?
I don't know. I might have. At least
They won't be
pelted it
bothering
with some
us anymore.
bullets.
Let's get out of here.
Well, I know I most likely haven't.
Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
We will see. I mean, we don't need to run the bus multiple times, but...
The inbox has messages for the operator.
Your actions have
Anything in our orders
consequences.
in there?
Oh, you got it.
Should we run it again, or should we go for another?
Let's go for another.
Okay. Then we get Fun Guy.
Not too regular.
No, not Tilrego.
Yay!
Even better.
Once and for all!
There's nothing worse than too regular.
Maggots.
He's a pain in the butt, but at least he's not nightmare fuel.
I mean, with those lips.
Nothing is worse than too regular. I still have a trauma.
I'm not sure if you want to bring Octavia for this, because he is a little bit of a butt.
Hey, what music though?
Yeah, but he's gonna steal your energy is the problem. And then you can't make music. I should go at something else, but I'm still training. Got blunderbuss for it, and the Rhino chassis. Sadly there's no Tilrego Noggle I can gift to Maxine. Ah.
Lucy, you're on closer watch.
We've contracted you with a mark. You are here to find your mark and eliminate the assigned target.
That would be
You're
good
still in the
style.
clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
Do you hear also?
Apex plans
Laughter?
for complete system domination make him too dangerous. You know what to do.
I think this music is fitting. That's by Glamour.
These criminals think they are committing
Dun, 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 dun.
Stop flying upwards, you asshole.
Destroy Glamour.
Show your weak spot so I can shoot you. I did this at level 80 to 100. That was fun.
Because you like punishing yourself.
It wasn't so bad.
Complete system domination.
I brought a shotgun for it. This is very bright, I can't see a thing.
Why are these fools still breathing my air?
Maybe you should label your air next time.
Stand still so I can shoot you. I think I got him.
I am too important for
Yep.
this nonsense. Finish them off.
Though that was more of a luck shot than...
Our operatives tell us they had
As we say in Danish, det var mere held end forstand.
Expect the worst.
Yes.
Must I do everything myself?
Did you do anything ever yourself? The heck?
He ordered a hit squad to kill his rivals. I think he did that himself. Not actually killed them, just ordered them.
I'm not too sure if he even ordered them.
Where the hell is he? I can hear him. Oh, well, there goes my energy. Where is he? There we go.
We are done here, Tenno. I knew this day would come. I prepared. Changed myself. I made sacrifices. Tenno, are you ready for a sacrifice?
This is so bad.
Yeah, sacrificing him. Or are we sacrificing maggots for him?
Megas?
Because he loves them. Yeah, maggots. Because he loves them so much.
Once and for all.
Okay, time for final stage. Peacock! I think Lucy got the killing blow.
Thank you, Tenno. It should be a long time before we hear Vayhek's ugly voice again. Now get to extraction.
But I
You've earned
just have to get into the plane and hear them here again.
We're leaving, by the way.
I know. I think next we should do the potato though.
Sure. Probably also the swordsy.
Yeah, but I would say first potato, then swordy.
Yeah.
won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Oh, Scholar's Mike's rank. We didn't even notice. Took a nice amount of damage.
There's limited mission alert available. Check navigation.
Okay, let's see, what is it? It is a survival gift of the Lotus, probably low level, it's on Mars. Should we go in as Ember? Well,
Yeah.
it isn't a small game, it's a free game. It was only 5 to 7.
Oh, here we go.
We also have Clem.
Yeah. Clem. Clem, Clem, Clem.
Visualizing a bloody battle.
Me too.
Please return covered in blood.
Covered in blood. Clem Grakatas. Yep. Latron. Grakata? No, Latron. Grakata! I love Clem.
Clem is good. Yep, Clem is good.
Well, at least you're back again.
Keep the enemy busy while a fellow Tenno operative raids the ship for supplies. Ready? Trigger the alarm.
The Grenier used to be builders, but now all they do is make war.
They have just shut down systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way. I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating will buy you more time. Look for personal life support modules stopped by fallen enemies.
Oh, there's some music, Shiny. I hear a Clem. Oh, I love his little stubby legs.
Life support incoming. Another life support capsule is now available.
Oh, that reminds me, I had a Danish fish fricadella
Oh, nice.
for Dinden.
Did you have it with remoulade?
No, but with mustard sauce, what's also nice.
You should try remoulade at some point. Because those two goes really good together.
I know. We also have Danish ramen, but this dish was with mustard sauce.
Hmm? It also works, though mustard would not really be my choice.
It isn't my choice either, but well, my parents made dinner, so.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Hi guys.
We fought with honor.
Life on the way.
Oh, it's Oberon.
Yep.
I just saw a random field, so yep.
Life support has arrived.
I think they're kinda just running around and making music. Not even shooting really people, just making music.
You make music, I burn stuff.
Life support has been replenished.
Oh yeah, I also didn't look at our life support, which was apparently pretty low.
I don't think it was that low.
Well, Lucy activated one and we are at 89 now.
Get ready for a capsule.
I need some stretch on this baby.
I think I have to form Octavia several times though.
I think I had to form her once for what I wanted to do.
Well, this is what I want to do. I probably have to form her twice.
I'm doing Ember at the moment because I want to be able to upgrade her with Prime Continuity and Prime Flow, but I couldn't before. So I'm working on that.
I need to do that too at some point. Probably have to form her Ember and Equinox then. That will be fun.
That's not too bad. I actually find that Warframes is less of a hassle to level than weapons.
Yeah, especially if you are in a team.
Like, it's weird because they do get less experience per kill. But I don't know, it just doesn't feel as annoying as weapons, because weapons rely on you killing with the weapon, and that means that usually you can't kill stuff because of the weapon, because it's not leveled. So it's kind of like a
Chicken and egg.
Biting itself in the ass. Or chicken and egg.
Scream at your own ass.
No, that's opossums.
Nah, I know, opossums are trash babies. Who also scream at their own ass.
Scrum
Also,
at
Jane.
ass.
Also, Jenny does the same. No, she doesn't.
She strems at ass.
Yes, she screams at her own ass.
Music while burning alive.
Life support activated.
I need more money to commission my friends, so.
Attack us.
Move on to scrum at own ass too.
No, but just generally.
Yeah. I wish I could commission people, but like,
Oh, pointy!
I just don't have the money. Ah, you bastard.
I need to kill people.
I can do that too.
Get ready for a capsule.
Burning down napalms.
Yep. I'm running a little low on energy.
Yep, same.
Additional life support has arrived.
And
When you are ready,
wait.
go to extraction. The Op has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work.
Hi, Clem. I think I need to form Ember at least once more, unless I want to change her aura, which also needs former. But yeah, at least once more, possibly more, unless I want to form her for her aura, but I don't know if I want to form her for her aura. Oh, I don't want to form her for her aura. No, I'm running out of energy. No, I'm out of energy. Party over! Boo! Aww.
Iron Phoenix.
Yep, it's a sword one. It's the one that's easy to get though, so not really amazing. Like basically there's Iron Phoenix and then there's 3 other mods who all have R polarity and which are all an ass to get. Yep, new comments from the operators. Lucy says the operators makes more comments. I like it. Because they've added some new stuff. It's interesting.
Well, I haven't gotten any new stuff from them so far.
More sassy commentary. Alright, so Sortie next.
Yep.
This
So mobile defense
precision,
with enemy physical enhancement. We can probably do that without needing others.
heart.
We can probably
Okay.
3-man this, so but I need to change back to...
Wait, I have now nearly 3/4 of a minute. 41.4 seconds.
I will work on getting these dex weapons leveled, and once they are leveled, well, leveled and format, that's going to be quite a bit of format. And once they are format, I will probably make a stream regarding them to show them off. They're good. Get them. Oh, I still have the Sayandana on. Let's see, appearance, Sayandana. Okay, that looks evil. That's why. Actually, doesn't look bad. The only problem is the weird but force field bump. If it wasn't for that, I'd rock this. I'll wear it for now.
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and
Cut down the...
And make the Lotus proud. Okay, so mobile defense.
is the future.
Yep.
Power, precision, prestige.
Mobile
The
defense
pinnacle
first.
of the
So
wars.
we're gonna hunt down Silvershade once it's out, or is it worth building regular? Well, you're listening into the stream, so basically what I would say is build regular Zephyr because it is 6,000 mastery just by leveling her. So build the regular Zephyr, then exchange her for the Prime once you have the Prime, because the Prime is better and also got the old skin, so there's really no sense in keeping the non-Prime around. Gotta protect that butt, yep. So that's what I would suggest. Level the regular one and then exchange it for the Prime. I would like to get Zephyr Prime because I'm not a big fan of regular Zephyr's design. It's too messy. But her Prime, even though I'm not a fan of her playstyle, could make me want to play her more. Well, resources isn't really a big problem. I mean, just play regular missions and you get the resources.
You talked about that already.
Yes, and I play missions. I know I play more missions than most.
1,300 hours and counting.
Yeah, but that doesn't count. That's not stuff that I've actually done in mission. That's only like
700.
700 hours and almost 800 hours.
That's 7 times more than I played in total. Well, let me check. Warframe. I have 396,000.
This is a mobile defense
396
You
hours.
must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations
Whee!
within the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance.
Nobody can
Can't
hurt
do this
me.
without you.
Watch the security systems.
Here is a terminal. Get in and get ready to defend.
Get to the point. You opened it a moment too late. Or a moment too early. Just as I pressed X2.
I'm in, Tenno.
Sorry.
This will take a moment.
You need
It's
energy
okay.
now.
I make my own energy.
Yeah, but it's better to get a buffer just in case.
working on it. Continue to defend.
I kind of like to rift dive.
You mean get out and in and out again?
Yeah, basically hop in and out of the rift continually.
We are finished here. Move on.
Right.
Find a terminal. Proceed and prepare. Location reached.
That's more than I've played in any
Defend our
game,
position.
other than World of Warcraft maybe. I'm actually surprised that the stream is working well while I'm installing Warframe. Yeah,
This will take a moment.
Twitch has done some optimizing lately, which was sorely needed, because holy crap. But, yeah, they have optimized things a little bit, and I gotta give them props for that at least. They have actually made something good.
You know, I kinda need Titania's animation.
Still working on it.
Yeah,
Continue to defend.
it
Or
makes things
Limbo.
better when you can customize your animations. Though buying them all is a little extreme.
I just want Titania for Limbo.
Titania Noble, I would guess.
Yep. To perfect the gay Warframe.
I mean, you could also put Mirage Noble on it. So you have like the crossed legs, the occasional like nonchalant like blowing a kiss.
That would also be good.
I think that would fit very well as well. It's an option.
Sassy gay. Sassy flirty gay.
You could also throw Mesa Noble on him, and then he will be basically like, look at my crotch.
Nah.
Overly confident gay. No, move. What is that sound?
That's a cyclone.
I'm hearing it over here, like 300 meters away.
I would like if somebody could. Thank you.
Yeah, I was 300 meters away because no one followed me to the point.
Oh.
Yeah, we're leaving.
Nobody told me.
Lotus told you.
No. Lotus was glitchy. She glitched out of existence.
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
No.
odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Alright, let's leave.
We fought with honor.
Ah, bums, I missed a tree. Almost. See, I'm not the only one. Lucy has almost 400 hours. Is that Steam time or in-game time though? Okay, next one is Exterminate with energy reduction.
Power, precision, prestige. The pinnacle of the warsmith's art.
I can't be asked to change, so I'm just gonna go Trinity and hope that I don't die. This is the future. What we're doing now, by the way, is endgame content. So what it is basically after you reach Setna, which is the final planet. There's also a void branch that links up to Setna, so that's technically the last. But once you reach... Oh, someone started a counter.
Oh! I was just about... Oh, not gonna be. No?
But yeah, after you reach Setna and finish stuff there, then you get access to sorties. And it's basically a series of 3 missions at 50 to 60 level, and 65 to 80, and then 80 to 100. With a modifier, like enemies can have extra damage. There is a musical shiny here. Enemies can have extra damage of a certain type, but there can be like extra physical resistance. There can be, like here, less energy available. There can also be things like radiation hazards, environmental hazards of sorts.
Radiation hazards are really good with extermination.
Yeah, because they kill each other, because radiation makes them confused, so they attack their friends.
And they also count to the global killing count.
And the fun thing is that, like, it, what is it called? Like, it's really fun to go into the mission, see, basically, like, try to kill what you can, but then go in afterwards and count how many did they actually kill of themselves.
Doors are locked. Time to break in.
Going to hack.
What are you hacking?
Breach complete.
I'm
You're
hacking
free to
the
proceed.
lockdown that prevents us from proceeding with the mission.
Sounds good.
Alarms
Yeah, I figured it would
set.
help us, like, get further. We'll go down. I thought for a second it said 737 enemies. No, only 137. Holy crap. Oh,
700 would be a little bit much.
That would have taken a while.
I mean, kind of squishy.
I'm in a rift now. I like it in the rift.
Me too. I mean, you can stay in the blue and not be affected.
Speaking of the blue, don't stand in the blue.
What was the last one? Rescue, I think.
No, the last one is interception.
Oh.
With shotgun only.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Yeah, that's the question. Does Lucy have shotgun?
Yes, I believe so, because I do believe the SAR counts as a shotgun.
Oh, let's see.
I hope so. The shot is a shotgun, right? Ah, bums. The board?
The boar.
Oh,
boar.
the boar.
Without a D.
Okay, so
I have important things to buy.
if we have two that don't have the greatest shotguns, then I'm going to open it up for public, I think.
Might be best.
Just to have one more person in.
And spend
This
50.
is the future. Power,
Platinum.
prestige, the pinnacle of the warsmith's
But
art.
they're worth it. So won't use that frame though. Fire chicken Moonox. Oh, Moonox.
Yeah, I think Ember would be too squishy here.
Especially with a bad.
You two might want to stick together. Basically, if we can just capture 3 nodes and get a lead and then hold 2 nodes, we win.
Wonders, what are you thinking about?
Now the only issue is we do need to
Do that 3 times.
run 3 rounds. That gets increasingly difficult.
He can do that. It's on Venus, so how bad can it be?
Level 80 to 100 bad. Also it's on Neptune.
I have Venus here.
Yeah, but that's because it hasn't jumped to the mission for you. I think it
Everything
should
in
be a
orders.
gas planet one, or is it? No, it's probably going to be an internal ship one. I would rather have the gas planet. Yeah, I've opened it for public. People will just not be pulled in until we all accept. All right. Oh, we got someone that's played for a little bit. That's at least a good sign.
These radio towers.
Oh, who bought stuff?
Planetary communications.
True, you can buy it.
Towers and decode incoming messages.
Watch the security systems.
Okay, I'm going for point C. So I think it would be best if you stick together. Why has no points been added?
Power captured. Beginning stream decode now.
Where's everybody at?
We are dominating. Keep it up. We have lost control
Yay.
of the tower.
No!
Ah, you bastard, get away. They're on D.
The enemy has captured
Ah,
the
you
tower.
bastard. We just need to hold 2 points and we win.
Well, here we have quite a bit of a conflict.
Oh, careful, Moo. Need you to abandon the point for a second so I could heal you. Stay alive. I have no more energy, so I need to create
This
more.
tower is ours now.
Well, I have 2 more times after this one.
We can do it.
The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it.
It's okay. We just need to keep these two. We have a burster somewhere.
I could use a revive.
Yeah, I'm just dealing with the person. Ooh! Ow! Okay, person's down. He's a friend. He's a friend. It's a Sandman. It's one of the people that Lucy creates.
Interesting.
Tower lost.
Ah, bums.
We have decoded the message. The remaining enemies must not report back to their command. Eliminate one.
Okay, I'm going up to the D.
Capture another signal. Be careful though. The enemy has surely rallied stronger reinforcements.
I think I should go for A. Because that's the only one that's not covered.
You have captured a radio tower. We are in total control. Keep fighting.
I thought we could use some
Emotional
Support.
support.
We have lost control of a tower.
No!
We have control of all 4 towers.
Krakata! Krakata!
lost. The enemy have captured a tower.
No hacking that burster, please. Okay, burster down.
You have successfully decoded the message. Area.
Clam, clam, clam.
You just stay there, I'm fine with that.
They are broadcasting another message. Make sure the enemy never receives it.
All right.
Tower online. We are in total control. Keep fighting. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it.
You fought with honor.
Tower lost.
Stay in good health.
I
This
try.
tower is ours now.
That's not good health.
The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it.
I could also use good energy.
True. Well, stay on your feet.
Alright, but no wonder I'm so tired.
What is it?
Half 12.
Yeah, we should probably call it off after this.
Yeah. Might regret doing so.
And 87 Clem.
We are dominating. Keep it up. The enemy have captured a tower.
Oh, by the bertha.
We have lost control of a tower.
The buzz is now ours.
Message: leave none alive. Clear out the remaining enemy forces.
Grab that endo. Yay!
The data you have collected here today will go a long
And we
way
got
to
another.
solving
And another.
the cause.
Yep.
What do you say? Yeah, no, the Spectres don't have to abide by restrictions, but I'm strange. And by that I mean that, like, I am, what is it called?
I don't know.
Like, I usually don't use things unless I have to. So, I usually don't bring a Spectre unless I need it or specifically plan for it. Or it's Clem. And stuff like energy pizzas I won't use unless I have to. Like, I basically used one so far, and that was more so for your sake than mine, because if it was just me, I'd just bolted in there, done the thing, and gotten out. But if I do that, then you two are left behind with no energy, and then
all systems nominal. You don't need to thank me.
then no one is there to rescue because I'm in the other end of the map. So, yeah.
No.
And before I forget, I'm going to set this back to invite only because I forgot that last time. So, that is basically it. 3 missions of escalating difficulty with a condition.
Precision.
And then you
Prestige.
have
The
these
pinnacle
different drops that
of
you
the
can get.
Warsmith's art.
This was actually a common drop, which is a sculpture that gives 2000 endo by itself, and when it's filled up it gives about 3600. But the trick is you need to put stars in it yourself to fill it, so you need to invest to get, but it's still good. There's also ribbon mods, which if you don't know what that is, I won't spoil it for you, you will find that out. You can get Kuva. If you don't know what that is, again, you'll find that out. 4000 endo. That's just basically this a little bit more, but not needing to have stars put in. A random 3-day booster, an XLS adapter that's already been crafted, a former that's already been crafted, Orokin Catalyst blueprint or Orokin Reactor blueprint, or very, very rarely a legendary core. This thing can fully max any mod instantly without having to pay for it. So that can save you a lot of endo if you for instance wants to max out a primed mod. But it's very, very rare that you get them, and honestly, if I get one, I'll probably sell it for platinum, because you can get a lot of platinum for that, and the endo I can go and farm, so I'd rather farm the endo and get the plat. But that's if that is ever happening. But yeah, let's quickly hop down here. Let's stick in a couple of stars, and Moo has gone quiet.
No!
There's a Moo.
I want to let you talk.
Yeah, I just always worry a little bit when you go quiet. Like, did I lose you? I don't want to lose Moo.
Also, it's late.
Also that. Pet Invisible Papa. We've noticed that after I installed a Papa bed, it's a little buggy with the petting.
Well, if you use EU, it's not really that buggy.
It's less buggy, yes, but it's still buggy.
Yeah, sometimes.
Like, I used E there. Basically, if Papa is doing something, then it will probably mess up. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. Alright, so let's hop out of the game. Hop over there. Let's get an ending screen on while Papa is sleeping. And let's get some ending music on. If I can, there we go. Let's do that. So that'll be it for the stream tonight. Thanks to everybody that showed up.
No.
Thanks to Silent Moo. Let's see what Lucy says. Maxine, we love Moo. Yeah. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. So, thanks to Lucy for joining, thanks to Moo for joining. And now, it's pillow time. Complete silent again.
Yep. Pillow time.
Yep.
Moo goes to bed too.
Yeah, I do as well. I'm quite tired. So, thanks for joining me.
My pleasure. Talk to you in a moment, Papa.
Talk to you in a moment. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Alright, so that's it for tonight. Didn't get as many bosses done as I had kind of planned, but that was more like a backup. Actually, the what is it called? The Dex missions, the anniversary missions. They took a little longer than I expected. I kind of hoped that they would take a long while, because it's kind of the topic for tonight. But yeah, it was fun. But in regards to the Dex weapons, I'm gonna get them leveled. and I'm gonna get them built. And then hopefully next time that we have something going, I will pull them out and show them off next time we're streaming Warframe anyway. Because they are good weapons and they deserve to have their place. Like usually, like when I started playing the game, I looked at critical weapons. They were nice because they do the job, but the problem is it falls off at high level, and then you need status to take over, so then you start thinking that status weapon is the better thing, but then there's a way to get around it, and it's nice to see a status weapon that managed to perform. But yeah, let me stop babbling. I will return with that next time we're streaming Warframe, hopefully. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again next time. For now though, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you. Bye bye everyone, and good night. Bye.
Thank you.